Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Due to COVID-19, Government of Sindh have started to teach students on the online system. They have developed their YouTube channel called Sindh College Lectures. I am the lecturer of Zoology. I am lecturer in Government Degree College Kandiaro. I would like to teach my students about the evolution. Evolution, the chapter number 10 from the class Inter. From which class? From the class Inter. Now, the word evolution is taken from Greek word. Is taken from the Greek word evolus. Evolus means change. So slowly, gradually change in the living organism is called evolution. There are many definitions about evolution. Slowly, gradually change in the living organism is also called organic evolution. According to the Darwin, that when descendants they are different from parents, means descendants they have modifications. Definition was given by Darwin. Darwin is also known as the father of evolution. According to Zimmerman is also a scientist. How he defines the evolution? According to Zimmerman, the definition of evolution is transformation in offspring is called evolution. So, my next topic is about theories of evolution. There are two theories about the evolution. One is special creation and other is natural selection. Special creation was given by Father Sher. Who gave a special creation theory? By Father Sher. Father Sher was the priest. According to special creation theory, that there is no change takes place in the living organisms. It means this theory depends upon the fixity of the species. Means species cannot be changed, they cannot be transformed, but they remain same, they remain intact, they remain unchangeable. This theory is called special creation theory. The next theory is natural selection. According to natural selection, that nature selects. Nature selects means environment selects. So, due to environmental changes, organisms they may be transformed, they may be changed. So, you can say that natural selection it depends upon the transformation of species, and special creation does not depends upon the change or transformation of species, but natural selection depends upon the transformation of species. The advocates about the natural selections are such as Lamarck. Lamarck was also the supporter of this theory, who also gave his another theory. Supporters of this theory. Supporters of this theory is given here. I write Supporters natural selection. Supporters of this theory are number one are Lamarck, other Darwin, and Weizmann etc. Weizmann. The Lamarckian theory, natural selection theory, can be subdivided into number one, theory of inheritance of acquired characters. Theory of inheritance of acquired characters. Acquired characters. This theory is also called Lamarckism. Why this is called Lamarckism? Because it was given by the French biologist Lamarck. Given by Lamarck. Then another theory, the germinal continuity theory. The germinal continuity theory. Germinal continuity theory. This theory was given by this theory was given by Weizmann. Weizmann was also a biologist who gave a theory called germinal continuity. Then another theory, number third, is theory of natural selection. Theory of natural selection. Theory of natural selection was given by Darwin. Theory of natural selection. Theory of natural selection is also called Darwinism. This theory is also called Darwinism. Darwinism. Because it was given by the Darwin. By Darwin. Charles Darwin. Another theory called mutation theory. Mutation theory was given by, who gave the mutation theory? Given by De Vries. De Vries was also a scientist who gave the theory called mutation theory. So I have written 4 important theories about the evolution. Number 1 theory of inheritance of acquired character. It is also called Lamarckism. And the second is germinal continuity theory. This is also this was given by the Weizmann. The third theory is the theory of natural selection or Darwinism. It was given by the Charles Darwin. Number 4 is mutation theory, which was given by De Vries. Now we are going to start theory of inheritance of acquired characters. Theory of inheritance of acquired characters. This theory was given by Lamarck. Lamarck was a French biologist. He is also known as the father of modern biology. He wrote a book called Philosophy Zoology. In this book, his book called Philosophy Zoology. In this book, he gave his theory. There are three assumptions of his theory. Number one, effects of environment. Assumptions are postulates of this theory. There are three postulates of this theory. You can write here. There are three postulates of his theory. Number one, effects of environment. Number two is use or disuse of organs. Number three, inheritance of acquired characters. Acquired characters means somatic characters. Now, Lamarck was a French biologist. He gave the theory of inheritance of acquired character for evolution. He wrote a book called Philosophy Zoology. There are three main postulates of this theory. Number one is effects of environment. Number two, use or disuse of organs. Number three, inheritance of acquired characters. Now, effect of environment. According to Lamarck, that environment can change the organism, the animal which lives in the environment have ability to change the organism. Means when organism lives in the environment, some modifications or some transformations or some type of changes occur in the body of animal to survive or to adapt itself in the environment. So there are many conditions of environment organisms have to face these conditions. That is, organisms have ability to face the extremes of temperature. Organisms have ability to face the drought conditions of environment in order to survive. If organism wants to survive in the environment, it has to adopt in the environment, and the environment is a driving force. Means the environment can change the living organism. Then we have use or disuse of organs. According to Lamarck, that when organisms live in the environment, they use some organs. When they use some organs, these organs they can transmit from parents to offspring, such as the best example for the use of organ is the evolution of the giraffe. According to Lamarck, that the ancestors of giraffe, they were very small, but now the giraffe is considered as the biggest animal in the world. What happened in the evolution of giraffe? The uh, when there was drought condition, the necks of the giraffe were very small, and giraffe started to eat, to scratch its neck in order to eat some leaves of the grass, and the neck was used by the giraffe. Now the neck of the giraffe is the largest neck in the animal world. So the giraffe uses its organs. Now disuse of organs, when the example given by the Lamarck is the evolution in the snakes. According to Lamarck, that there was legs. Now we have pelvic girdles in the snakes. They have legs, but they did not use the legs, and their legs become disappeared. Now, inheritance of acquired characters, according to Lamarck, that when those organs which are used by the organisms, which are used by the animals, they can be transmitted from parents to offspring, and these organs now they are called inherited organs. But there is one exception. There is inheritance of acquired characters. Now, inheritance of acquired characters are those characters, means somatic characters, such as, for example, Lamarck gave the example of evolution of giraffe. The neck of the giraffe is the largest neck. It is largest neck in the animal world. So the neck is a somatic organ. So how Lamarck is right that inheritance of acquired character is possible. There is we can accept his theory, effects of environment, use or disuse of organs, but exception, we have some worries about inheritance of acquired characters, means somatic characters. Then another scientist who gave his theory called mutation theory, called germinal continuity theory, which was given by which was given by germinal continuity theory was given by Weizmann. According to this theory, that somatic characters, they are not transmittable characters. It means Lamarck was not correct. His theory was not correct, but his theory was rejected by the Weizmann. Weizmann gave a theory called germinal continuity theory. According to him, that germ cells, their ability to reproduce, they can transmit their characters from parents to offspring.